And welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3. Last time we completed essentially 5-2, 5-3, and 5-4 with some difficulties with 5-3, some maybe an understatement. This time we're starting 5-5. Interesting aesthetic in this level. Note, you need Nago for this. If you do not have Nago, you cannot get the secret mission. Wanna know what the jerkish part is? Nago isn't in this level at all. He is impossible to get. I didn't mean that as a pun, by the way, when I said impossible. I just realized I ended up dragging out the the third syllable of impossible a little bit. No, second syllable, a little bit longer than I actually had meant to. And I was like, wait, I just made a pun without even trying. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, back on topic, it's actually impossible to get, Nago in this level. This level also decides to be a jerk and give you literally every other character, though. Fun fact. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they give you every partner, or ammo buddy. It's kind of mean. But then again, when we get to the next part, this game gets a little bit meaner than you may ever possibly imagine. So, expect fail next part is what I'm saying. Somewhat obliquely. Is oblique? I always get the words like oblique and like... I always get the meaning backwards for some reason. I can never remember if oblique means it's subtle or if it's super obvious. I should not have killed that guy. I should let him clear the way first. Oops. So we got a next set of two right there. Pitch and Choo Choo. That was dumb. Okay. Now one thing I always love about Kirby games is, at least of the ones I've played, and I've played them all, of the mainline ones, trying to figure out how to approach this. Of the mainline ones, Kirby always controls really well. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I find that Kirby plays super well even in its infancy. You know, the Dreamland Game Boy titles can be a little bit stiff at times, so I could do without some of that stiffness. But really, I feel like, you know, if you look at the first Mario game, that controls kind of badly. Yeah, I'm going there. Thing is, I actually grew up with the original Mario, so, like, it was literally my first video game I ever played, I'm pretty sure. So when I say things like, I don't think the Super Mario Bros. NES version has aged well, that means a lot because it's coming from someone who's literally played it like a lot of times. Like, at least 10 times, I want to say. But I may be wrong on that. That is not worth it, I'm not going for that. Sorry. Okay. One problem with that game is it just feels stiff. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, to me, the original Mario just feels super stiff compared to most modern games. But like Kirby games? I don't know, I don't get that. Like, every Kirby game basically feels the same. And it feels weird to use the term like feels when describing a video game, but it's kind of an intangible quantity. It's a little bit tough to describe. Okay, that was just cheap right there. By the way, if you lose Nago, then you have to redo the level, which is fun. I'm trying to show a perfect run, but if for some reason I can't, then I'll just get it off screen. It's a little stressful, because again, you basically have one shot at this. You know what? I really want a, whatchamacallit? I really want a, healing item really, really badly right now. Like, really badly. Words cannot describe how much I could really appreciate a healing item at this very moment. These fish are just trolling at this point. Okay, what happened there was the electricity was passing through me, during the actual invincibility frames, so that's why I died there. So that means, and this is the stupid part of the level, if you die, you have to redo the entire level. And we're pretty far along. So yeah, fun. But yeah, I'll show that at the end, just the difference in cutscene when you actually do finish the level with Nago. Which also screws up my plans because I was actually going to record the finale tonight, but I actually can't as a result. Because I have to beat this level a second time with Nago, and again, this is not a level you can actually rush successfully. So yeah, actually, I might show it, depending on how much time there is, just so it doesn't, you know, impact the next video negatively. Yeah, this level's long, and you can't die, and it's just kind of bad. Not, you know, objectively, it's a terrible level, blah blah blah, but it's like really bad from the standpoint of trying to actually clear it successfully. It's probably the toughest level, I would say, and now we get a healing item. Thanks, game. This game does that a lot, though, I feel. All the toughest rooms seem to have, like, no healing items, and then all the healing items are right after a tough spot when you've already died and don't need the healing items because you've already cleared the thing that required you to be healed, and you heal automatically whenever you die. This should be the end of the level right here, actually. One thing about this game is I actually really miss Sword, if I may be completely honest, because Sword is my favorite Kirby power-up. And it's sadly absent from this game, and I feel like it would make my life a lot easier if Sword was a thing. I really wish it was, because I just feel like it'd make for some good combinations. So the cat's name is Shiro, which, if you have any knowledge of Japanese, would be like, wow, that's creative. Shiro means white. That's something I do know. So basically, it's a white cat named Shiro. A white cat named White, effectively. Okay, 3 doors. Pick door, you get a partner. We're not gonna use a partner for this. You saw what happened last time I tried using a partner. It did not go well. Random doors, I don't know. I think these eventually lead up to a boss. This is basically just to gear you up. But to be honest, it's actually an extremely ineffective gear room because you actually have to go through it completely randomly. So drop down, use these sparks you just picked up to pick up a feather. Now, we get to the fun part, the boss portion of this level. Basically, what we have to do is, okay, for some reason I picked up the spark, but it also didn't count as picking it up because I got hit at the same time. That's really weird. What we need to do is take each boss's power and use that power to get a feather in the next room. So this boss is actually a complete joke when you have an actual power, unlike when I fought it before. That always gets me, that one hit. And it broke. Probably could pick it up. And I missed. Why is it always this boss that gives me trouble? Like, literally every time. Why is it just this one fight? But hey, he's down. So, we can go into this next room. We got a healing item and another feather. Should have another mini-boss. You can't hold the parasol out like in some other Kirby games, so don't try that. Would be my advice. Just play it safe, take it easy. Take this guy out. Be careful here. Definitely destroy the existing power-up, because the existing power-up will override the power-up you're actually trying to get, so definitely make sure you actually grab ice here. I almost said freeze, but freeze is actually technically a different power-up. As weird as that sounds. Okay. We're actually doing pretty good here, all things considered. No boss there. We just have Mr. Kibble, I think is his name. I don't remember. But he just gives us Cutter, because there's no boss as Cutter. This is obviously clean. I don't remember the boss's name, to be honest. Yes, Cutter is just a little bit good in this fight. I mean, there's no laser in Adventure, let's put it like that. Again, safety mesh. Okay. Clean. So go in here, break that, and get our 6th or 7th feather, I feel like. I feel like we've gotten a few by now. So this is basically a reskin of the Gordo, isn't it? Because it drops little fireballs when it dashes into the wall. Oh, well, that was bad. Now we got burning. Yes, this is burning, not fire. Again, burning is the dash. Fire, you shoot fire. So it's a weird technicality throughout the series. So now we have the Gordo, who basically is fought the same way. Personally, this guy I find is easier to fight without using the power. I find it's easier to just fight him the normal way. I say as I'm taking a ton of damage, but point still applies. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you can actually damage him. No, you can't. You can't damage him when he actually has the spikes up. You can only damage him when he does not have those. Okay. I was trying to get him to launch it from pretty far away to the opposite wall, because that gives you a little bit more breathing room. As opposed to this. Yeah, there's that one sliver of health, which is one thing I find really obnoxious in this game, actually. I'm legitimately finding this kind of annoying. So we got a needle. So, that's the end of the level, actually. We got the clear chime, which means we did it right. And voila! That's an angel. We got all of her feathers back, so she's happy. Now, actually, this is a good opportunity to show off a little bit of a trick you can use. I can't quite recommend using this trick in this context if you're actually a little bit low in health, but something you can actually do is go to level 1-1. This is level 1-1, right? And I'm pretty sure this works. If not, then I'll actually have to play level conventionally, but I think this will work. So we got Nago in this level, so I think you can just quit out. And yeah, and you have Nago, so that's an easy way to get him back. Now, just also to show this off again, you can actually exit the level, so if you lose Nago for whatever reason, you don't have to replay the entire gosh darn level again, which is appreciated. Very much so. I actually don't know what Nago and Ice do together. I legitimately can't remember. Cutter is like a diagonal attack, which I find pretty useless in most circumstances, and before it's useful for the final boss. So yeah, the best advice I can give is to just kind of take your time. Don't rush. Be safe. Be smart. Unlike that. That was not me being smart. I'm surprised the one didn't attack. Yeah, this is not going well. So again, I'll cut if I can't do it in this run. I kind of want to show a complete run with Nago, but it's gonna get to the point where it'll take up too much time, really. Yeah, Parasol's good in rooms like this. I don't know if it's that great in other rooms though, but one thing I need to remember is that there's that one room where I missed a power or missed an item, this room, that would be really helpful. So let's actually take our time to get this item, shall we? This reminds me a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 3, actually. I know it's a little bit of a stretch, but this is what this room reminds me of, just because it reminds me of the Bowser fight in that game, yes. logic is weird in my head sometimes with association. Yeah, the whole having to break through the floor kind of thing using the enemy. Kind of a neat concept, actually, in my opinion. And by the way, I guess I should point out, this is actually the end of the game. You only have the final level, which is the boss fight with DDD, and then we'll basically be through with this. It's a nice little short adventure. It'll end up being about 100 episodes shorter than Vesperia, which is actually kind of appreciated at this present time, having something a little bit shorter. Yeah, probably just jump into something else immediately after. Advanced recording as usual, but I'm probably gonna do something unique. We're at the end of the year, so I think I want to do something special. I don't want to start the next like full-line project until after the end of the year, essentially. So I'm gonna probably do some special like one-off type videos for a little bit. It's funny, every time I try to make a list of what game I should let's play next, I always end up coming up with a list and then immediately scrapping that list and coming up with like 5 extra games to try to play. So yeah, I'm not good at making lists, by the way. I'm actually really bad at it, because I keep thinking of other things I really want to play. Adding Mario Party 2 to the list that I already said during Xenoblade, which... Okay, iframes. Except not. I don't get how iframes work in this game. I'm legitimately confused by what counts as invincibility frames. Because I was getting iframes during some of the animation, but not all of it, and I don't know why. Oh shoot. Okay, we're good. I don't need the 1-up. This boss is actually not a problem. If this is Dreamland 2, I can guarantee to you I would be rushing out to get that. Because Dreamland 2's final boss is no pushover. I think the best strat in this room is just to book it, because if you let those things actually get a foothold, it gets ugly. Really fast. Come on, a little bit faster, please. Oh, that works. Interesting, I guess that's just an alternate way up if you need it. I don't know why you would go through the top path, really, since it's the same length. Sorry, ditching you two, and we are... Okay, that's a pretty good move. I approve of that immensely. Nope. Okay, now we can go. Just jump to be on the safe side. So with these guys, I don't know if you noticed last time, but you actually kind of have to wait for them to materialize a little bit before you can actually use the fire attack, or use an attack on them. Which is a little bit peculiar. This video might go a tad long, by the way. We're at like 18.5 minutes at this point. I usually have been trying to keep them around 10, around 20 at most, but we might go a little bit past that because I only have a minute left to finish the level under that stipulation. Oh shoot. Okay, we're good, we're safe. And health, which is muchly appreciated. Yeah, we might go a little bit over 20, except I think we're at the end. Yeah, we're actually at the end, so we're good. I think. Yep, this is it. Now is a complete run through with Nago. Which I kind of just want to show again, because this is a little bit technical. Trying to maneuver with all the different powers and everything. And there we go. Shiro perks up. I'm gonna leave Nago here. And there we go. Thank you for watching, and next time we finish the game, so I hope you join me next time for the finale of Kirby's Dream Land 3.